Yo, what is up YouTube, man? I'm not going to make this intro very long. We're going to be talking about the best stretch big build on NBA 2K24. Early game, this is day one of the game. I got some gameplay for you guys to see. I'm going to be talking about everything I know so you guys can trust that I didn't just make the build and then make the video. I played on it. I tested out animations. I made sure that this is a good stretch build for you guys. As you can see, 7 feet tall, 269 pounds. We got the extra weight so we can still have high strength for that brick wall. We can still have good rebounding because I see a lot of people make stretch bigs with, 80 defensive rebounding, and that is cool if you're playing with certain teammates, if you have help. But if you're playing as the lone big, you will need some better rebounding than an 80, than Silver Rebound Chaser. I made sure to get the Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser on this build. Now, you could go up to 99, but I know I'm going to get those extra attribute caps, so I went 96. I'm going to get 99 later. If you guys want to go 99, you can do that. But I wanted to try to save it for some other attributes. You guys can see as well, I got the 84 block, the 71 interior. You got to have at least silver paint patroller. You don't want to be a baby in the paint. Even though you are a stretch, you're still a center. And you can see some 60 steal. I've actually got some pretty nice clips of getting lanes with that. And then the 62 perimeter. It's nothing crazy, but you can get good contest with it. And of course, the stretch big shooting. 86-3, 94 mid. We have the legend post fade phenom. To go along with, I went ahead and got the Hall of Fame hook specialist. Having high mid-range automatically makes you have a high close shot. And, it's not always ideal. I would rather have some other things than just super high close shot, but I'm going to make the most of it since that's what I'm stuck with. 87 pass act to make sure I have that break starter on gold. You get some good pass styles like LeBron. You don't want to have 75 this year. You will be throwing balloons, and lane steals are very nice. And then you can see 70 standing dunk, 60 driving dunk. They get you animations. You're not going to be doing any contact dunks. You're not going to be getting meter dunks. But if you're in the paint with the ball, there's no one around you, you're going to make sure to go up with a nice standing dunk. Same thing if you have a wide open drive, you're going to get a driving dunk animation. Close shot is mainly what you're going to be using to score in the paint. And other than that, we got the 40 speed with ball so you can get that normal dribble style. It's not as good as NBA 2K24, but it's still kind of nice to have so you can move. You can see the build name. 3-level scoring playmaker. That's what the build is. You can score from the mid-range, the close shots, the threes. You can throw dots, you can throw breaks, you can get boards. You guys can see too, having the high shooting gets you those good, KD dribble pull-ups, the Nikola Jokic hop jumper. You get every good animation on this build. The other bigs that are more popper builds where you have the higher wingspan so your shooting's lower, they can still be good, and I definitely will make one as the year goes on. But a popper is definitely not a stretch big. I'm looking to shoot a lot with this build. When people make long wingspan popping centers, that's more so when, you get left wide open at the top of the key. You want to be able to knock down the shot. This build can do a lot more than that. And you guys are going to see, these are my first ever rec games with this build. I made the build. I didn't have any badges. I hopped in. You can see I messed up. I don't have my stats at the top right, but I will show you guys the stats at the end of this game. And then you'll see the shooting percentages, all of that. Most people, when they make a stretch big, this is what they're worried about, Can I shoot the ball? Can I space the floor? Can I bring the center out? And you can see 24 points, my first ever rec game. I shot 67% from 3. You can see going into the next game, it wasn't perfect. I was missing some shots, I don't have a jump shot I want to give you guys yet. I want to make sure I find a great one before I make a video on that. But you guys know in a day or two, I will have that for you. Now, I know for a lot of people, you're seeing this video, it's your first time ever to my channel. But everyone that knows me, you're wondering, how about the KD fades, the Jokic hop jumpers? You can see right here, getting rebounds, throwing breaks. This was with 75 pass act as well. So the 87 is going to be even cleaner than that. It does the big man job very well. You can see a little bit of a pocket shot. They gave me some space, but you're wondering, can this build hit hop jumpers? Can it hit post fades? Can it hit dribble pull-ups? And the answer is yes, of course. There was a weird 1v1 event going on. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay from that. And right here, 19.7 rebounds, 4 assists. I'm playing with a couple of other bigs on my team as well. You can see I'm kind of getting lucky with the center dropping for the rebound. I'm letting them get it because I'm trying to test out different jump shots, see what looks good. Let's get into this. This event's called Tough Buckets. I don't like this event, by the way. It's very weird. As you guys can see, you start with the ball, you get like a couple of seconds to shoot. It works well, for the sake of me showing off some moves, but for this being an event for a whole week, I'm not a huge fan. But Jokic hop jumper green right here. I go to the KD fade, it's green right here. I'm going to start showing you guys a little bit of the spin jumper. He jumps, and it is a lightly pressured shot, but it's still able to go in. That's the power of having this super high shooting rating. Not only that, man, this is the super high close shot rating. You can see right there. The Shaquille O'Neal post hook is pretty good. I didn't want to say that with too much confidence because you can only do it from your certain side. If you go to the right and try to do it, it kind of looks ugly, I'm not gonna lie, so I can only do it from one direction. I might end up switching to the Kareem, but other than that, man, you guys can see a couple other fades, a couple other hop jumpers. I'm able to beat this guy. I kind of mess up and give him the ball, and then he starts cooking a little bit, but we're able to win that. To finish off the video, I did play a game of Random Wreck, and you guys can see I changed my gamer tag to Mr. Random Wreck. It was more so just to troll some of my friends in the party, but I might stick with it, you know, it's got a nice ring to it. Now, if you're wondering, Tonic, how is playing No Squads Wreck on day one of NBA 2K25? Nobody's got badges, nobody knows the game, nobody's got their builds upgraded. It's horrible. This first game was not something I would usually make into a video, but, I mean, why not? Why not show you guys for the build video? You're gonna see me not shoot a lot in this game. My teammates, they had bad pass act. They did not care that I was open on the pops. They wanted nothing to do with me shooting the ball, which it happens when you're a shooting center. So the only other way I'm going to affect the game is I got to get rebounds. You can see I'm throwing the fast breaks. You will see me have a lot of turnovers in this game. Now, my pass act was not all the way upgraded, and our offense was horrible. A lot of it was, I mean, you can see what the other team's doing. Just run into the paint and take contested shots. That was the shots my teammates were going for. So I was trying to hit them on the fast break as much as possible, you know. Get them as many easy buckets as I possibly could, even if that meant me getting some turnovers. I could care less, you know, because that half-court offense, it was something. You can see right there, you know, we're getting a lot of good shots. People cannot shoot yet. If you guys are struggling to shoot, don't worry. It will get easier. And if you're making a stretch big, you know, especially my build, of course, I got you guys with the best jump shots, the best animations, tips on how to shoot. All of that will be coming. You can see right here. The other team just keeps trying to test me in the paint. Now, also in this gameplay, I have not upgraded interior or block. I don't even have the bronze defensive badges, you know. I didn't have time for it. I'm an 85 overall, and you can still see I'm in good position. I'm getting good contests. So that shows me when my block and my interior defense are all the way up that it is going to be very easy. Right here, you guys can see I finally get hit on my first shot of the game, and you know, I could have got a lot of shots this game. My teammates were just not really interested in throwing the dot to the popper. I don't know why. It probably would have been better if I was just an inside center, but even at that, they weren't even dotting me when I was posted up, anything like that. I'm just down here getting the boards, doing the dirty work. Right here, I decided to be a little bit selfish. I wanted to get, you know, a fancy little hop jumper just to get some points on the board, especially too since this is my first rec game. I wanted the points to, you know, a little bit of something. I don't mind having 20 rebounds, whatever assists I get if people are hitting, but you know, give me a couple of buckets so I can show off. You can see right here, man. 49 to 47, 37 seconds left. I did not expect to be in such a close game, first game of solo rec, but here we are. We're throwing the ball around. My guy ends up getting it on the three-point line wide open, and he's able to get it. Both teams have an AI. I'm not too sure about if AIs are good or bad to have on your team yet, but with the way this game was going, I was definitely glad to get one. Right here, you know, I'm making sure I don't give up an easy layup or an easy dunk in the paint. My guy has been popping, he has been shooting, but I gotta make sure we don't give up something easy for the game right there. I'm in the paint, I get that light pressure, I get the board, they foul me. You can see on the build, I did give it some free throw just for situations like this, you know. Why not have 80 free throw, you know, 75, 80, 85, whatever you need to hit just for these situations. I play with so many players in the rec that don't have free throw upgraded at all, and in these, you know, it's tough, man. You lose games because you just can't hit a couple of free throws. We cannot give up a three at this point in the game. 14 seconds left. I'm playing three high now. I'm going to make sure I don't give up a three. If they get a dunk, it's whatever. I'm on my guy right here. 6 seconds left. I think that's the AI. They got it. I'm able to grab the board, secure it. 8 points, 19 rebounds, 4 assists. I had some turnovers, but you guys can see rebounding, shooting, defense, it's all there. It can do the hooks. It can do the post hops, the post fades. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like and subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton, man. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I'm out, man. NBA 2K25 is here. Peace.